vandalism.
Yo, I'm barbaric, energetic, minus the rhetoric. A villain like Czarface, deck and esoteric. Supreme genetics, making rivals suicidal. Upon my arrival, transform into a violent rhino. Got you white in the face like wild albino.
Graffiti Bylaw 7343 claims to prevent the unsightliness of property by prohibiting the placement of graffiti and requiring that the property be kept free of graffiti. Graffiti is defined as one or more letters, symbols, or marks, however made on any structure or thing that is placed without the property owner or tenant's prior written authorization. The graffiti bylaw requires property owners to have graffiti removed within 10 days of being served a notice from the city. Graffiti that remains after being reported will be removed and removal cost will be billed to the property owner. The minimum fine and penalty for anyone doing graffiti without authorization is $500 for each offense. Now, if the penalty for a crime is a fine, that law only exists for the lower class.
Suppress the assessment, impressive in my lesson kit. Connect the rhetoric, correct the letters in my etiquette. Select the fetish should be excellent, for betterment. Fuel injected relevance, never neglected in my elements. Part of my language, I'm far from the strangers. Starving arrangement, framing as a talking engagement. Big entertainment, big B famous. Slang high while it's flaming underground cadence. Boom bap flagrant, you can smell the fragrance. Murky basement and futuristic can sound amazing. Effective like tasing, fire spicy occasion. Assess you on, judge you on site, special occasion. A theme music, green pursue it and passion to do it. And keep a moral fiber, a lot of writers lose it. Mental mind frame, bending and living.
Vandalism is a crime, but this isn't vandalism. This is graffiti. However, most of Vancouver wouldn't be able to tell the difference. The people in the city should be able to decide what gets to be thrown up and covered up. But it's the government that decides what they censor and what gets to be painted on these fucking walls. And it's because of these biases that our government has that we start to see some graffiti as okay and some as not okay. But we have these huge murals that the city commissions because people actually love street art. Huge, ginormous murals that take up huge buildings. That's amazing to see. However, why is it only okay when people who can get a permit and who are selected to put their voice up and censored to an extent because they can't paint it without permission from whoever they're painting it for? Now, in a city where we see a lot of separation between people, we also see a lot of people come together, and I think that is the best part of graffiti. Because if you look around, everything that you see here was once something else, and all of this graffiti is made by different people at different times, adding layers, collaging a kind of single image of the city. That's why graffiti is special. It's not about the single images, it's about the entire picture. But the thing is, Vancouver fucking loves graffiti. Vancouver is graffiti. But we do gotta get out of here before the cops get here. So let's finish this up. Let's go. Me praying to this wall. I do think this wall is like OGs. This is just OGs only. This is where all of the best painters in the city. So that's why I don't feel like I can paint here yet. Like I'm waiting for the moment that I've ascended and I've become a great painter. And so you really have to appreciate that they just leave this stuff up when they do. But I always wonder, why is this left up and not other stuff? Why is this okay, but they're gonna cover up, let's say, right down this alleyway. I don't know what to do. Anything that gets painted on this side, absolutely gone. The shit on here, it's actually nice to see because they haven't taken this out yet, but they'll start covering this stuff up over time. And like if you see the divide on either side, like which wall is more interesting? Like, and it's all positive too. That's another thing about most graffiti is pretty positive. You'll get some like stupid shit, but it gets covered right away because people will decide, you know, as a community, we don't follow that, so we're gonna cover it up. But then what happens with the city is they cover everything up. Not just the stuff that the community wouldn't really want there, right? They just cover everything as if the art itself is a crime. But it's not a crime, at least not for some people and not for some places. But we'll get more into that later. For now, let's just appreciate some of this art. Because one other thing about graffiti, it's fleeting, and so are we. Let's go.
We're cooked. What was that? Should I look back? Are you sure? Should I point the camera back in?
But don't turn. Turn the camera behind you. Don't turn and turn.
Dude, there's some fucking cops, bro.
Where are you? Wait. Yeah. Go.
There might be a fork in the road.
It's kind of uncanny how you can go some places and there's just like no graffiti. And it makes me kind of sad, honestly, because this is just a plain fence, but it could be so much cooler. But because it's taboo to have it in like certain spaces, we don't have it there. But I think that it can't hurt to have a little art up, you know what I mean? I mean, this is a beautiful spot, and I'm sure many people paint here, but they probably get rid of it.
Yo, I have a question.
Yeah.
Do you think we should graffiti in forests?
It's like an unspoken rule book, which I feel like should maybe be like talked about more. I'm not the best to talk about because I'm still like a little rookie out here. Like I'm not making the big pieces, but what I've heard is the trees is like kind of a thing, the same with the windows and businesses. You don't cover up a business's like signs, and you don't cover up their windows and stuff that would actually affect the community negatively, you wouldn't do. There should be a line, but I would say that most people don't try to destroy property. And there's like different rules for destroying property and graffiti, but they kind of get grouped together. But just because you put paint on a wall doesn't mean you destroyed it. Guess who's fucking here? Look, This is Jaden.
Hi.
I told you, bro. This is. Can I spray paint tonight?
Yes.
Fuck! Film you because you look cute.
Oh, I showered today.
Yes, it's that new showered look. Honestly, every time I shower, I'm like, why don't I do this more often?
I was like, who are these two cool people? And I was like, Jess.
State your name. The tables have turned because when we first met, Josh was interviewing me.
Oh my god.
Who are you?
Let's see.
No, I'm sorry.
I'm just like a little guy from New Brunswick who moved to Vancouver, and I work in DIY venues.
And what is this venue called?
Red Gate Art Society.
Hell yeah.
Second longest standing DIY venue in Vancouver.
That's
Been around
amazing.
for over 10 years now.
Whoa. This is gonna be on my YouTube channel. Follow me, guys. Like and subscribe. Smash the like button. Because you're working, but can I follow you? Okay. Inside voices.
This song, I'll tell you about it after. Tell you about it after I remember the first lyric. I am the anchor, and I am the sail. I'm the reason I am what I am, not doing well again, and I walked up through the floor. So I am the anchor, and I am the sail. I'm the hero, I'm the villain in this fairy tale. I am the monster.
This is Jane Trigley signing out.
So sorry. So sorry.
You're so alright.
I got you.
A gentleman. Cops, fucking run, bro. I'm gonna run out of battery, but we're gonna do these lips first. So now we're getting to where I painted. Let's take a look. Evil eye. I really enjoy painting eyes. I know that's kind of cliche, but still. And technically it's a khamsa, so it's not just an eye. I put some eyelashes on this guy and some lip, a little mustache and stuff in his eyes. Gave him some eyebrows. Pretty cool. Did this little tiger here. It's kind of creepy looking, not gonna lie. Oh, and then Lady No Liberty. It's actually kind of one of my favorite portraits I did. And it says here, Lady No Liberty. But to me, like, this is real graffiti, you know, not just like professional artists painting stuff, but like people, you know, people who don't maybe necessarily have access to the same training or whatever. And the final piece.
Now let's begin the story.
Let's take it back to why they wanted to get with this. In a vision masterpiece, tactic is limitless. I mean your speakers, yo, it's basic arithmetic. The sound fills up the area, the vibe is so intricate. Hip-hop's pure blood drips, you can vision it. We like brothers from another, shit's intimate. The chemistry is unbeatable, frequency achievable. Making MCs hot, playing peekaboo. We don't play no games, just trading bars. The only way when you're facing some guards. It's the calling like a roar in the jungle. Lions and hyenas, hungry for a rumble. I break them down like a COVID narrative. A North American taking out a terrorist. Bruised knuckles in a ball, call me Wade Garrett. Government try and dangle, but I ate the carrot.
I guess my time is here. Yeah, rock well. We the chosen ones. I got
you.